Good morning, guys, and welcome to today's video where we want to find out why the Japanese climbers are so strong and consistent, and what better way to check that out for being in Tokyo, Japan. Today we're going to a local climbing gym to check out the route setting, and I will talk about a little bit about my experience, how I felt the climbing here in Tokyo. So it's going to be quite interesting, and let's head to Shinjuku. A big change to the European gyms is that Japan gyms has so many different grades that they can really play with the difficulty in the easier but also in the harder section. So we have this scale or grading system, and as you can see, there are 9 lowers and 4 highs, so they have 13 different grades, which for me is ridiculous because at my local gym we have 7 grades and I already feel like it's a lot. But I feel like there you can have like the difference of specific style setting. This one, Rocky, has even more than B-pump, so I feel like this is unusual, but still I feel like it's a good way to grade the boulders. This pink boulder is written on the tag that you are allowed to use everything. So this one is made specific for kids, I reckon, because the holes aren't far apart. And I feel like it's cool to warm up like that you have freedom with your feet. It's great. So we are at grade 6, which is white tape, and it already has crimps on, which is a good crimp, but I reckon in the lower grade, so hard. So we are already at one of the hardest grade. It's like the third hardest, sky blue. And this problem was already quite tricky, but not really like physical intense. It was quite more about getting the beta and the moves right. So the more you try, the better you will get on the boulder. And yeah, quite like this problem. Felt like I couldn't cheat it at all, and that was quite a good problem. Those holds are super slippy. I'm kind of used to bad friction in Japanese gyms. I don't know why, but I feel like they don't wash them properly, but the texture is mostly worse than the one I have in Europe. So I feel like it's way more tricky to stand on stuff or holding stuff, especially I personally hold like macros really only on friction. So it's really important for me that I have this friction of the holds. But for training, it's actually much better because skin-wise, you don't bleed that much, and you can improve your foot technique from just standing properly, or even see it as dual text. What I also see often is that on the slabs, they don't set the hardest grade on the slab. It's mostly just overhang and physical stuff or dynamic stuff. But here, the hardest boulder is this black one, sky blue tape. And I think this isn't only in this gym, but also in many other gyms, which I feel like slabs are for sure hard for commercial climbers and also for me, but I feel like for competition, it could be even harder. I feel like France has way more trickier slabs than Japan. Bit sarcastic saying this and now failing on this lap, but I will make it. It's possible. I have to stand on the dual text. quite a cool boulder, but for your reference, this is a jog and this is nothing. Quite cool, really forces you to do the move, but for purple, quite hard. The moves on this blue boulder are just making sense. It's so fun to climb with, and if you can read it right, it's so cool to climb. Really, like, this is probably one of my favorite boulders in this gym. I'm pretty much done. I've been climbing for almost 4 hours and I feel like it's been a really cool session, and hopefully you guys learned a little bit about the inside of Japanese climbing gyms and route setting. See you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.